Good evening, Chooms. This is your pal Rip Buck. Call me Rip, call me Buck. Whatever suits your fancy. And tonight we're going to plunge in once again to the world of Night City 2077, the Cyberpunk game. And we're kind of starting off our night. Oops, maybe I better turn on my mic here, eh? There we go. Once again, this is your pal Rip, your Choom Rip, your Choom Buck, your Choom Rip Buck, however you want to put it together. And I'm getting all tongue-tied, and my wife is chuckling behind me. But that's okay. If I was worried about looking silly, I wouldn't be doing this at all. So we're starting kind of in the middle of things.
We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Hereby my...
After last night, I realized that there is still a lot of things I had to do in Night City proper, not just in Dogtown. As fascinating as it is to explore that interesting area. It's new, it's exciting, it's different, it's unfamiliar. However, there are obligations we have to fulfill in Night City proper. And one of them is a date with the lovely Rogue, one of my favorite characters in this game. Now, we have to prepare ourselves. We're prepared already, although we'll put on Johnny's aviators here. As you can see, we are wearing his samurai jacket. And if you look carefully, you will notice that we are also wearing his tank top and dog tags. Now, as you remember from yesterday, we did a bunch of random stuff. We stole some cars. And we also won a fist fight with the notorious Buck of 6th Street and won his 05 rifle, as pictured here. And it was an interesting fight. CDPR changed it up a little bit and gave Buck, I should say, a new face and some new tricks. We basically had to beat him in a fist fight twice, which I found intriguing and highly enjoyable. And I wasn't sure how it would go. I should have been more confident because I have the limiter removal relic perk, and frankly, we beat Buck's butt real bad. And bad cess to him. So there you go. One thing I had to do, however, I had to use a attribute point that I had to work to get because I needed 10 in body to win that rifle. I couldn't bet on it with my body at 9. So I stuck another attribute point in there. Didn't really want to do that, but I wanted that rifle, so you do what you have to do. But it's after 7, so let's get on up to the afterlife and pick Rogue up for our date. Now, I really like Rogue as a character, not the least because she's voiced by a lady whose name I can't remember offhand because I just usually start these live streams without any particular prayer. Jane Perry? No, that's not right. Jane Perry is somebody else. Whoops, sorry. But a very talented voice actress mature lady who is exactly right for Rogue, given that Rogue is in her 80s by 2077. But the voice actor also does young Rogue. And darned if she doesn't sound young in those scenes with young Rogue. It's quite remarkable. And of course, the actress is a tremendously nice, warm person, or at least so she seems in interviews. And I think it's reasonable to assume that that's accurate. But she plays the weary and cynical Rogue practically to perfection, I have to say. So I'm going to enjoy this bit purely for the pleasure of oh God, we're going to Hanako. No! No, no, no. Damn, I hate this game for doing that. Okay, well, at least we're not too far out of our way. Come on, people. Green light, green light. Get on it. Oh, it's a good thing that cars in 2077, even though Johnny's Porsche is the new car mechanics in this game are just a tiny bit weird. I mean, in some ways it's better, but cars tend to just go crazy when panic sets in, just like the silly pedestrians. And you see some pretty strange sights. But the cars do behave better in some ways. Whoops. Ouch. They will actually swerve to avoid oncoming traffic sometimes. Oh, there's a car behind us we could steal. I'm afraid that El Capitan is on the back burner tonight. We have a bittersweet romantic moment in our sights. And something I find a little annoying. Oh no, they didn't do it. Very often you will be led to the alleyway entrance into the afterlife rather than this this way of driving through, so it didn't steer us wrong for a change. And wait until evening. 7:43 p.m., folks. We'll just sit down here by this guy. What could the problem be? Oh, guess you didn't see us coming upstairs.
You along as bait?
That a compliment?
You look different.
Try again. Maybe you'll find some charm third time around.
Hey, Rogue. Ready?
Again, you.
We going?
Where's Johnny? Couldn't make it after all?
He'll join us later.
See you keep him on a short leash. Wise beyond your years. This Johnny's Porsche? Where'd you get it?
That's what was in the container. The one Grayson was talking about.
Okay. Got a lot of memories in this car.
That's one of the few times when
Silver
any
Pixel Cloud, your
NPC
favorite place?
Once,
notices
probably.
anything.
Haven't been there in ages. Drive-ins went out of style a century ago. But Silver Pixel's still hanging in there.
Sounds like a preem place for a date.
Thought so too. Which is why I suggested Johnny take me here 1,000,000 years ago.
So it wasn't his idea.
Of course not. His idea of a romantic night out was blowing up Arasaka HQ. All right.
There we go. I'm just going to enjoy this, adjust the sound on a little bit. Yeah, let's see how that goes.
V, tell me what's going on. For real.
Meaning,
Johnny doesn't do a thing without an ulterior motive. So what's in play this time?
Johnny's changed. He really does want to spend some time with you. No hooks, no lines, no sinkers.
Right.
Oh man, this
Rogue?
backfiring's business.
Just taking it all in. A selfless Johnny Silverhand. Apparently you're a positive influence on him.
I sure wouldn't mind if all those engine noises and backfires and things got edited out of this game. And I do not remember going this way to the Silver Pixel. Is this new? I mean, did I miss a turn somewhere? Yeah, it's crazy. Cars will now pull out and go around somebody who stopped in front of them. At least sometimes. I occasionally think I could do with less traffic, too. Come on, green light. No, in the old game, you got to the Silver Pixel by going through a really confusing little bit of Japantown. This is quite different. Although it does make sense. I gotta say, Night City has one of the weirdest street layouts I've ever seen. Oh, haha! I don't know. NPCs noticing what V looks like, or what he's driving, what he's wearing, or whatever would be fun, but that could also mean that they'd put in salty remarks about his driving, so... Of course, that would be funny, too. Just like all the snark he gets from some of the vendors. gonna have to take the Porsche out in the highway. Take it for a run. I get the feeling that it's a little peppier than it used to be.
Here we are.
Fuck. I don't believe it.
It really has been years. Managed to shut the whole thing down.
V, try to get inside.
Can't stop us, won't stop us. We asked you out on a date.
All right. Do your thing. I'll watch.
Okay. Yeah. Nice to pay for your date.
Okay, gotta be the past, this.
Guess we really are going to the movies.
Okay. Ah. Someday I'll learn not to do that. There is... I thought... Well, let's wing it.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
Well done.
Ha, probably should have looked at that.
Try and get the projector started. I'll get us some seats.
Sure thing.
Exactly where I was supposed to take her 50-odd years ago. Right, let's go check the projector. Entrance is over here.
Thanks, Johnny. Top of the stairs. Who'd have thunk? Yeah. That's
Okay,
a little
looks
ironic.
like I found the projector. You wouldn't happen to know how to get it up and running.
Oh, Keanu. You could have done a little better than that. Ha, nightmare on cheek. Song of Ice and Chrome. Right. Oh, what's this? Okay.
To see.
Look at that. Last played Bushido 10. Perfect.
Looks like a spurt of runny shit.
V, we're at a drive-in. Movie's the last thing we care about. Just want some background noise, a little blood, tits, and gore, that sort of thing.
Bushido will give you that.
Thanks,
Sounds-
V.
Don't mention it. Just this time, don't go roaming around town. And no tattoos. And don't clean out my cred.
All right, V, run along. I'll take it from here.
Have fun, you crazy kids.
Grabbed us the best spots. Hop on up.
This is how you imagined this evening going?
Always knew things would have to change for us to just go out and catch a movie. Never imagined they'd change this much. Let's pretend it's 2015, huh? We just met, And I got no idea what a bastard you are.
Sure, lured you to the movies so we could bang, by the way. It's technically a possibility, you know.
Okay, so it's 2015. If you could do it all again, what would you change? Anything at all?
I believe that Johnny, according to the lore, was born in 1988. So in 2015, they would have been, what, 27?
I do everything in my power not to lose you.
Johnny,
Hey. What's this?
Nothing, it's just... Had a lot of time to think while you were away. What ifs and all that.
Sure that's it? Nothing about Grayson or Smasher?
What? What's Smasher got to do with anything?
Getting the sense you still got a thorn in your side there.
'Cause I do. I'm irate, disappointed, but rather not think about it now.
Think you might be hiding something from me.
Johnny, there's a heap of things I'm hiding from you. But all we got's this one night.
It's more than I ever could have asked for. Rogue, I'm here on borrowed time in a borrowed body. But I'm here.
Johnny, I can't. It's not right.
Thought you wanted this.
Because I did. Tried so hard to pretend nothing's changed. To pretend I'm the same Rogue you knew. Actually managed to fool myself for a little. Get back on my own.
Rogue. Fuck. Rogue's gone.
Yep.
Guess things did not go swimmingly.
Nope. Was gonna be a nice night at the drive-in. Now she's mad and won't tell me what about.
Any guesses?
Remember Grayson? How they spoke? How weird it was?
Weird's not the word, I don't think. He was toying with her. Could be something to that.
Gotta mull it over. For now, take me to North Oak.
That's supposed to help you figure out Rogue?
No, Carrie. Tell you once we're there. Movie was a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
Well, we've all had things go bad like that, haven't we? However, there's something around the corner. And I'll just mention right now, we're not going to go to North Oak right now. I'm going to save that for a little later.
Who would have thought?
That's interesting. Not the way I'd interpret it, but whatever. I think there's the odd thing to collect here. Let's have a little look around. I guess that's not on. Well, I thought CDPR might have tuned this up a little, but there wasn't anything very much different. It's too bad. And that's really about the last we'll see of Rogue. However, there is an ending that heavily involves her. Don't know if we're going to go for it, but it's there. No, what's that? Premiere 2064. How did Johnny know that Bushido 10 was... or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just knew the Bushido brand. Such a well-developed site for practically no further development. Kind of sad. Johnny's car always goes away. Okay, let's see what there is to do in this area, if anything. Nothing much. It's a bit of a hike. Let's have a bit of fun. No, we are not going to steal a car. Maybe a little later. I don't know, some people aren't having fun with that car game. Personally, I'm having kind of a blast with it. Whoa! Okay, that's somebody else's business. Haha. Oops. It's a good thing the bad guys are so unobservant. What do we got here?
Listen, I'll do it. Please.
Yep.
We find you, no matter what.
Whoa. Well, okay, I'm not very well prepared for this.
He's taking cover!
Oh, man. All right. Got to get our usual loadout going here.
Cover me! I'm reloading!
Heads down! Keep it together!
Target in critical condition! Move to it!
They all going to die!
He's hit! Keep firing!
Whoa.
He's almost down! It's now or never!
Dr. Joanne Koch. We've heard of that person before. What's it all about? Too bad for this guy. I really have to be more careful using those weak spots. There's an explosion. An explosion of electricity, an EMP pulse, I guess. It does not do well for bystanders. Okay. Okay. Wakako. All right. Just think we could drive this car if we wanted. A little banged up, but never mind. Say, V is almost as hard on the infrastructure as he is on his enemies.
We get it? Is that a wrap?
Yep, scrolled and sent. Editors are working their magic already.
Have the marketing team stick a link onto that old lady in the gallery. She paid a fortune. She'll get a 5 seconds of fame.
Already told them. They're also tagging a link on the Delamain. Saw one pass while we were shooting.
Good, well, at least that's over with. How was the interview? Terrible?
That a serious
All
question?
right.
Huh.
Okay. You got me.
There. Another tarot card for us to collect. What does it all mean? I wonder. Well, as you might guess by the crest on the gate, this is the Arasaka estate in North Oak. And I think we should go exploring. What could possibly go wrong, am I right? Now, I've done enough security work in my time to know there is always a weak point somewhere. And I am sure that if we look around, we will find it. Ha! How about that? All right. Switch over to that. Switch over to that. And maybe we'll give this a try for whatever good it does. And let's see what's... Whoa! Woo! Oh, Momar. Yeah, if you missed it the other night, we got a luxury sports sedan with armor and guns. It's really cool. I don't know if we can use it in the race with Claire. Maybe we'll get to that. But I know I would like to give it a try. Okay, let's just make sure we've got some appropriate things here. Sonic Shock. Oh, look at that. See, that's untraceable. Reboot optics. Reboot optics. Okay, we're not going to use that. we go. Okay, so reboot optics, sonic shock. This doesn't say it's traceable either. Interesting.
You're gonna love it in solitary.
Well, that didn't work right.
I'll handle this.
That's very annoying. It used to be pretty easy to stealth your way through this.
I am taking fire! Extremists must be eradicated! 12 o'clock! Medic! I'm hit!
Well, shoot. I'm disappointed. That didn't work the way it was supposed to at all. Now, this is one of the principal reasons to come here. You can pick up a second Genjiro pistol. I don't think there's anything in this computer that's interesting. No, just spam. of the kitchen. And we can almost leave right now, because there's very little else that's interesting. Well, it's kind of fun to look around. Very roomy bathroom. Unfortunately, we can't take a shower in here. That'd be funny. Lovely terrace with a really nice view. Oh, it's better up in the roof. We'll get there in a second. This will be interesting. There used to be a really nice piece of cyberware you could scoff down here.